Welcome everybody. Hello, hello, hello. We are doing some D&D in the Svenzone. I can be heard, so that is awesome. Let's try a little bit of player micage. Speaking of micage, Micah, how are you?
I'm living the dream. What about you?
Speaking of micage, Micah, how are you?
I'm living the dream. Can you hear me now?
Nice. All right, so it looks like we are rocking and rolling. Reno, how are you?
I'm doing good. Hanging in there. Doing good. Hanging in there.
Perfect. All right, so we have sound, we have volume, we have a player sort of out in the ether. She has connected to the table, but we don't not surely sure where else she is. So Keto will be here eventually. Oh, here she is on my phone. So let me find out what's going on. Give me just a second.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. All right, so let's try this. See if we can get a hold of her. Boom. And clickety clickety. Come on. There it is. All right, it says unable to take your call.
Oh shit.
Ah,
She's typing.
there we are.
Oh, that's me.
There she is.
On the keyboard. That's what that was.
All right, so let's go ahead and lock her in. All right, now let's go ahead and make sure her camera is working. Key to cam, turn it on.
Get a cam.
Boof, we'll go to centers to screen. There's the camera. Shrinking it down to fit the frame. There we go. All right. Yay. We are ready to rock and roll. So
What?
the don't forget, as you guys watch the stream, those of you watching and those of you playing as well, if you guys pull it up on your phone or tablet or PC, laptop, your grandmother's rotary phone, however you pull it up, you're going to earn Svenzone particles, which you can then spend during the game. You can do it to help each other or to make me do weird stuff. And don't forget, everybody's mics are live because we're using VC tonight, not Discord like I sometimes do. So every little passing of gas or chewing of food or smacking of little children and beating of animals can be heard. So you may want to mute your mic if you're going to be doing weird things that you don't want other people to hear. All right. The pressing question on everybody's minds today is the McRib. I have found in my personal experience that there is no middle ground. Majority of people either really like it or don't like it at all. So let's test that theory. Reno, what is your take on the McRib? And if you say you don't know what a McRib is, then I'm kicking you off the table and we're moving on. You're muted, sir. There we go.
My experience has actually been mixed, but I've had like 2/3 were really good, and then I've had like 1/3. It's like, what the fuck did they do with this thing? So I'm gonna say it's a hit.
All right. All
Would I
right.
care about it being all year? No, I would not.
In that, we
What's
agree.
your thoughts?
I would not want it all year. Micah, what do you think? I know what he's going to say.
I love the McRib. I think it's awesome. I actually had a conversation about the McRib with my buddy Joe the other day, and I don't know if the McRib or the KFC Famous Bowl is my favorite fast food. If they took the KFC Famous Bowl away like they did the McRib, I might like it as much. But for now, the McRib is king in my book, and if you don't like it, you can eat my ass. So
That's all right. We'll pass on that for now.
And if you ever go to jail,
What was the other? What was the
KFC Famous Bowl?
What was the KFC one about? What was that?
Yeah, I think that's my
okay.
second favorite fast food item.
And
if I have to pick two, those are what I eat forever.
Oh, it's not even related to the rib at all.
It's not even McDonald's.
KFC.
We're comparing apples and oranges, so okay. Just want to clarify.
If you ever go to prison and they give you your last meal, you order a Shamrock Shake and a McRib. Because you can live forever. Because they never put those two out at the same time.
That's right.
You never die. I said that, but it's not an original idea. But somebody else said that, and I went, "That's brilliant." I'm totally gonna put that out. March and then December, like once every 2 years. Hell yeah.
All right, and what about you, Kita? What is your take on the McRib?
I'm one of the weird people, I guess, that could leave it or take it. It's yummy. It tastes like a sandwich to me, but it's not like the best thing in the world. So.
Very well, very well. All right, well, it has become almost like a tradition.
What's your opinion?
For Micah and I, well, we love it. There have been periods of time in my life where I have way over indulged in the McRib. Like when I used to work in the same building. There was one year when I worked in the same parking lot. The building I worked in shared a parking lot with a McDonald's, and so I went for like 3 weeks straight with about like 20-something McRibs a week.
Oh my God!
Right?
You get Mc. You're gonna get McDiabetes that way.
It is crazy.
Yes. I can hear the mom just yelling at him in the background.
Yes. But it's now pretty much become a tradition. Whichever one of us, Micah or I, hear about it first or see it first. This year they screwed with my head because my daughter works at a McDonald's, and they got it like 5 days early because they were like one out of the whole area that got it early. So she's like, "Oh, we have the McRib out." I'm like, "No, you don't. I know because it says November 1st."
No, you don't.
And he's like, "Yeah, we do. We're gonna start it tomorrow." So sure enough, her McDonald's had it, but nobody else did. So it was very confusing and frustrating. But anyway, and then Micah found out about it because he went to one that got it like the day after that. He's like, "Why didn't you tell me they were out?" I was like, "I didn't realize they're not supposed to be out till the 1st. I don't like to."
Technically, that's not what
they
I
were
said.
preemptively launching.
What I said was my sisters are now dead to me because they work at a McDonald's and the McRib is out and no one told me about it. I had to find out on my own, like a plebeian. And I sent Dad a text to let him know it was happening just in case he didn't know.
Right.
I'm writing somebody out of the will. That's all I'm saying. There's a reason I'm the favorite. There's a reason I'm the favorite son.
Yep. And so,
exactly.
Anyway, I don't like to. I didn't say anything to him.
Inheriting his Cadillac, I guarantee it.
That's right. I didn't say anything to him because I don't like to give false hope, and I don't want to say, "Hey, the McRib is out," and then he goes there and it's not there, and then I'm hated forever. So.
But I gotta cry at McDonald's. See a full-grown man crying at McDonald's is not cute.
Exactly. He's sitting in the parking lot waiting for it to come out in 3 days. So I didn't say anything because I knew it wasn't supposed to be out till the 1st. Anyway, so yes, Mike and I like the McRib. I get it with cheese, and I am very happy because McDonald's lowered their cheese price to 40 cents now. It It used to be, last time McRib was around, it was like $1 or $1.10, some crazy, to add a single slice of cheese to the McRib, and now it's only 40
Right.
cents. So I'm a
But it's American
camper.
though. You pay for that extra. Pay for the extra American style.
That's right, exactly. So now that we've got the important business out of the way, let's get into the game. Last week we were messing around because we had a couple people who were not able to play, so we didn't actually stream. Those of you watching, throwing your hands up in the air and saying, last week I watched and you weren't there. You're right, I was not there. But the week before that, last time we actually played, you guys had come upon the Tressendor Manor, and you, mostly led by Scramble's initiative, were looking to buy this place, and you wanted to get this as a sort of like a, not a hideout, but a place of refuge, a headquarters. And a place for your alchemist to make you some potions. And so it's extremely expensive because it's a huge manor and includes the entire hill it rests upon. So you went up there, checked out the manor itself, found that it was sort of half and half. The walls and the foundation are decent. The roof is half destroyed, and overall it's not like burnt out husk with it can be rebuilt. And then you found the stairway going down, so you went down below into the quote-unquote basement. Let's see the air quotes there. And then and that is where you all are. Who am I missing? We've got Felina, Lolin, Jackson, Trix. Let me throw Trix back on the map. Boom, I gotta finish making up the map. So that's where you guys are. Who remembers what you guys found when you went down there?
Didn't we see pirates or something?
Correct. So, you saw a bunch of bandits.
Coffins, I think, with.
Yeah, that too.
There we go. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Jackson. Oh, Honey Badger, you disconnected.
Yeah, I'm connecting again.
Okay. I was looking at the map, seeing who hadn't disconnected yet. So you came into this open room. You were raised up on a platform 15 feet high above the floor, with little steps leading down on either side of you that went down. And there's a big cistern, big water pool in front of you with some barrels on either side. You guys went down. Still haven't really officially searched the cistern or anything, but you did determine it was rainwater, so it's drinkable, potable water, or potable, whatever it's called. Then, as Scrambles was checking out the barrels up there, he noticed the little door creak a little bit, so he moved over, and there were some bandits in the room next door. You guys destroyed them. During that time, a couple of our viewers / players redeemed 2 magic surges, and the one caused Scrambles to spew water from his ears for about 30 seconds as gouts of water came shooting from his ears as he was turning his head and stuff and spraying the room with all this water. He can now hear very well, but he has wet shoulders. The other one turned Jackson, our barbarian, into, I quote, dangerously insane until dusk, sunset. Problem is it was 8:30 in the morning. So we have a dangerously insane barbarian. So far, you guys have done a surprisingly good job I thought you would just tie him up and wait it out, or lock him in a room, or do something until the time came. Instead, you chose to pretty much distract him with shiny things and let him, and then point him in the direction of the bad guys that you guys have come upon so far. So far, it's been about 20 minutes.
It's kind of worked.
He hasn't attacked anybody in the party or killed anybody yet. So,
Yeah.
far, so good.
In the party, though,
Correct.
he's killed a couple. He's hacked at some stuff, though.
So, we finished that. You searched a little bit of the rooms. Found out that that side room was a little barracks. Then you wandered over up to the north. Found a pit trap. And then came into this room where you are now. And does everybody have the map?
I don't have the map. Will you shove it to
that's
me
right.
again? I
You
got
just
kicked
jumped
out.
in. Yep, you just jumped
Yep.
in. We go back to you. Click. Okay.
Sweet.
There we go. All right. So, let me get rid of my. Get rid of this. Goodbye. Delete. Dump him onto here. Make him invisible to you. And put him back on the map so the stream can see it. Okay, there we go. All right. So let me do this real quick for the stream so they can see where they've been. There we go. Boom. All right, so that's where they've been. All right, and then that is where we left off. You had there were 3 skeletons in here. Let me pull this. There it is. Click. Click. You had killed 2 of them. And we're in the process of trying to kill the last one. This one was slightly different than the others. There we go. So go ahead and let me push this. Select all PCs. Initiative. Request roll. All right. So we will finish up the fight with this skeleton.
Nice.
All right. So right now, several of you are hurt to some extent. Cree is really the only one who's somewhat seriously hurt, more than half. That is where it stands right now. And speaking of Cree, it is your turn. Let me move this over for the stream so you guys can see. Comment tracker. Hi. Cree, what would you like to do?
It's just still. There's only the one thing left right there in the behind Scrambles, correct? And Scrambles was fighting off something that was on top of the thing, so that guy could have flanking technically. So I'm going to step forward and whap the crap out of him with my long sword and claws.
Okay, if you go straight north, you'll have flanking. From that square, you would not.
Okay. All right. How do I undo that then?
You can just drag it again.
Okay. Okay.
There.
All right. And I'll target him up. I get the right. Yeah, I did. Okay, here we go. Why is his dice not the right color? All right.
And I sent a secret message
and
in the chat. So if you guys did not see the secret message, double check the chat.
That's perfect.
One of you got a secret message.
All right.
Oh, I didn't get a secret message.
Battle axe coming in. Come on, baby. And it's a hit. And this is, oh, nice 11. And then claws following. And 9 is a miss. It's close.
Very
He
nice.
did some good damage there.
He did. So if you guys are wondering about Kree or any of our characters, oh, it is the wrong day. This is LN char. You can type there. Man, I'm just failing. See, this is why I have a moderator, because she's a better person than I am when it comes to dealing with this type of stuff. There we go. So if you look in the chats on the stream, all you have to do is put asterisk in the character's name, get a little blurb about the character. You'll see this is the character portrait that I start with in the background here. To scale, by the way. All right, so Kree walks up, slams into it with his magic battle axe, swings up with his claws. It looks sort of like Baraka or Wolverine. And that brings us to Jackson. I forgot Felina was on her shoulders this fight. Here we go. All right, Jackson.
Jackson. All right. Jackson's going to. He's already right there, so he will target up. Let's see. No. Why is it not doing that? There we go. Jackson has his. Come on. Thank you. Striking at him with his long sword. Come on, baby. And it's a hit. Yes. And 6 damage. Yes. Awesome.
All right. Well, you could have rolled lower, but only by 1. All right, scrambles.
It's still the bonus damage that counts, right?
Oof. Here we go. So we'll roll your damage and let's see what happens here. We cannot hear you, by the way. If you're talking.
Oops, sorry, I muted myself for muty pleasures. 13 dabblage.
Awesome. All right. So what do we see?
It's nice.
So
Heavy damage.
Yeah, I'm going to take my great axe out and I bring it down through his skeleton body. It would, I don't know. Let's try and get him in the leg or something. See if I can pop one of the leg sockets out or see how seriously I can hurt him. And then I'm going to manifest my echo down by Lowland and swap spots with it. Kowtow.
All right. Just a second. All right. Go ahead and click next when you're done. And I'll go ahead and pull up the echo while I'm... Here it is. Scrambles echo. Boink. Boink.
I'm sorry, what do you mean click next when I'm done?
Do you use the combat tracker?
I do not use the combat tracker.
Okay, never mind.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yep, you should. With the
It's not a thing.
two cross swords.
I use the combat tracker.
It's not a thing.
I know people use it. I'm just saying I don't use it, and I didn't know you could click next. So
Yes, it's a thing, and it tells you your hit points, all your party's hit points, who's going next, when you go, all those happiness.
Or you could just annoy the DM, and every time you want to know who's next or how much somebody's hurt.
Hey,
That's right.
there is no next button, man. There's no next button.
You just go 0 dark 30.
No. I did, yes. Hold on.
That's not what I want to do.
There you are. You're good if you need to be in the dark. That's
He-
fine. I was just curious. Is a ninja fight happening?
That's right.
A nat 20. Yes.
Noise, back to back
Holy
nats.
macro.
Heck
We're just
yeah.
obliterating this skeleton captain who doesn't have a name. It's just skeleton captain. Come on, slacking today.
Okay, so I use Eldritch Blast, so it's like a kind of like the chromatic orb in a way, but it just shoots out of my hands instead of me having to build it up, and it looks more like dark energy, like dark lightning. It's like
Oh, you
black.
got that old that orb coming out there. That one you're using as a reference, which we know nothing about.
The chromatic orb, which I've only used like a dozen times, at least in the last like
I
2
know, right?
or 3 sessions. So when I
Uh,
use the most.
And don't forget, you do get
I'm
2
messing with
Eldritch
you, man.
Blasts, so you get to do it one more time.
I'm sorry, say again.
You get 2 Eldritch Blasts now,
Oh, that's right.
so you can shoot him again if you want,
Boom, baby. Kill him.
or shoot Jackson
Good
if you
deck,
want.
yeah.
That would be funnier.
That's all right. It would not be funnier. She's using black dice. It doesn't really count.
Do it for the lulz. Hey, black dice matter.
No, they don't.
Black dice.
It's black dice matter too. They matter too.
To who?
With
Oh, I was
T-O-O.
using Felina's dice. That's
To
why.
everybody. Oh, there you go. Felina's
Because she's a
dice.
black cat, yeah.
Her,
Oh, token.
but she has a gold and diamond necklace on. She should be
No,
like a
that
gold
in
or a
the
diamond.
picture she does, but in the game, in reality, she has this dark looking like Rakdos type looking symbol necklace on her. It
Whoop.
looks much more evil than it does
Yeah,
than the picture.
Yeah, well, we got to work on that. Somebody's got to start drawing that shit.
I will definitely
Gotta
do
have
it. I'll do it
accurate
this weekend.
portrayals of all of our characters to scale.
I just bought a bunch
As our
of new
DM
sketching
demands.
stuff, so I planned on drawing a little bit this weekend.
Well, there you go.
I kind of wanted to do a whole party portrait and draw everyone with all their special things on, like get Scrambles like a
Right.
helmet on and the red eyes and
Heck
the
yeah.
cape of billowing,
Exactly.
staff of bird
That's what we need
calls.
right there. Exactly. And stop making my skin purple too. That would be nice.
Yeah.
It's only purple in the rage. Normally it's not. I'm a very handsome demon / halfling, tiefling. Sorry.
Well, for the record, you picked this picture, so didn't want it purple. We shouldn't have picked it.
This is the only one. It was the no. It was the only one that was perfect. It was like everything was exact, except
All
for
right.
the helmet and
Yeah,
the feet and the arms and the color of the skin and his hat and.
So-
I'm like kidding.
You'll notice it automatically went to tricks without me having to do anything
Yes.
due to the magic of Fantasy Grounds.
Nice.
Ooh.
Clicked the next button in the combat checklist.
Yes.
How much
Tricks.
health does everyone have? All right. This is gonna go. Trix for the last couple weeks has been kicking butt with his little psychic powers, so he's just gonna stay on that track and use the psychic attack against the last one. Let's see what happens. Does he save? Does he fail? Let's see. Success. So he saved. Boo on him.
Nice.
That's okay. Trick will use the help action and give help to Scrambles just because he likes him. And Trix will then hide behind this coffin area like he has been. So that's going to be his stealth skill. And I will give you a roll in the box for that stealth
Jesus.
skill. 21 to hide.
Very nice.
That will be the action of Sir Trix.
All right. So next in line is the skeleton. All right. So he's going to all his special things he can do rely on his allies, who are now dead. So instead, he will just slash with his sword. So
Good.
I'm just going to say there's 4 of you. So we're going to go around the circle, starting with Jackson and on around. 1 means he goes to Jackson.
Shouldn't she be rolling all of them and then make the decision? Highest percentage.
That is a miss. Second attack.
Woohoo. No.
Is Cree.
All right. What's got that on me?
That's also a
Lay
miss.
it on me.
Wah, wah, wah,
Nice.
wah. I actually have that. So let's do that. Boom.
Is that the trombone or whatever?
Yeah, we have that. Okay. So that means we just top of round 2. And Trix is going to lead the group. Hiding behind in the barrels up there.
All right, so he's going to step out and then attack. Katow. Try it again since it didn't work the first time. It really focused this time on hurting him. Think evil thoughts. And he failed. Yay. So he does some damage. Smash. And he pushes him in whatever direction that is. 4. Whichever way 4 happens to be.
Alright, so that will be into Scrambles.
West.
So,
Awesome.
Cree.
Can Trix give the help action again?
It isn't.
Or is it only limited to one person?
He can.
Okay. Then I will give the help action to Lolin. This time.
What the fuck, man? Cree is 75% dead.
I didn't know he was going next. I didn't want to cheat. I was going to give it to Lolin. Because it seemed like the right move.
All right. Well, I'll accept that.
I didn't know.
Begrudgingly, I will accept that.
It's funny.
All right. Cree is again going to. Does he still have flanking on the skeleton captain?
Yeah,
Yes.
he definitely does.
Okay, so I have to add something down to the bottom there. Just not even seeing in my
Plus
thing.
1.
Plus uno.
And if you use,
I'm not seeing anything.
if you
There it is.
hover your mouse over it, you can use your mouse wheel to just add the ones or subtract numbers to the modifier. It's very quick and easy.
Yeah, you say that, but
Or click in it and type
I can't
1.
even see my freaking modifier. Yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah, that's not working.
Right,
That's
just
not,
roll it.
one isn't working. Hold on a minute.
We will
God
try
damn
to
it.
do the math ourselves.
Well, all right, there we go. I plus 2. Is that 2 good? There we go. Here we be. Let's do it. Okay, actions. And the battle axe. Ba-boom. Here we go. Hell yeah. And 6 damage. All right, and it's coming with claws again. I mean, now. It's a miss. His hand-eye coordination today is not doing very well.
He's a little insane, so that's okay. We'll give him a pass today.
That's Creed. This isn't Jackson.
Well,
Oh,
he's
well.
really injured, so he still gets a pass.
No excuse.
Oh, okay, I'll give you that. Yes. His eyes are glazing over, and he's listing to the right,
Lost a lot of blood.
swinging to the left. Yes, exactly.
Alright, so this one is at Scrambles and Cree. So, first one. Alright, so this thing's getting buffeted, slammed into spells, slashing at it, but it still manages to slash at across Scrambles, a little cut, and then slamming into Cree. But as we talked about last time we played, Cree is resistant to slashing. So
Dope.
he only
Right.
takes half damage. And it is now Scrambles.
All right, Scrambles is going to try and hit him again with that great axe. Try and see if he can do the last damage. Smash and kill him. Bang hits.
Ah, okay.
And let's go ahead and do some damage now. Great axe. Smash. Oh, that's awesome. Max damage. He's Ghost Kitty now. Boom. So takes his big old great axe out
Exactly.
and turns it sideways and just pancakes the skull, poofs into fine dust, and he is dead now. And he says, "In the name of Rakdos."
All
So
right.
I still have to kill more people in the name of Rakdos.
But does something that's already dead count as a kill?
It does. It
I
does
don't
in my
know.
book.
I don't know.
It
So,
does in
That's
my
right.
book. It died
Let's have
again.
a vote. I
It was
vote.
dead.
It's a
Dead
yes.
again.
so if you're wondering what this is that I'm holding in my hand, it is a list of
What is it in this of?
10,000
Dear goodness.
magic surge options.
Is somebody messaging me again?
No, they are not
Okay.
magic surging you again. This time, Lo Lin.
I know. I didn't even have to look at the chat. Mantha just texted me, "I love you," and I immediately knew who the frick it was.
She knew.
I
Her
knew
heart of
it.
heart. She had a
So-
spidey sense
Oh.
tingle.
I love you too, man.
If you will type /DIE, the word die, space 1D10000, enter.
Oh, whoops, my bad. I had a
Oh,
comma
Jesus.
before it.
That is
You
correct.
die? Oh, okay.
And we will see what is Lolin's fate. Could be awesome. We don't know. Maybe she can now
We have yet to see
change
an
the
awesome
color
one.
of her urine at will. Who knows?
Oh
That's
my
an
God.
awesome D-list power.
I want to see rainbow color.
That's an awesome D-list superpower. Do it.
I'll give you my
That would
bird
be
call
pretty
staff,
awesome,
and
yeah.
you go at it, man. You'll freak everybody out. Colored P and bird calls. Woohoo! The ultimate weapon.
The ultimate weapon.
Okay,
Exactly.
interesting. I'm going to make a little note.
Oh, man.
Hey, don't worry.
You have a staff, is that correct?
He has a staff of
Correct.
bird call.
I have a
Oh.
staff.
Okay.
A quarter staff.
Staff of infection.
Oh my gosh. Definitely don't have that.
It's okay.
We don't know you that well, though, so.
In your honor, Mick, I gotcha.
Oh my god.
All right. So, oh, I love it so much.
Well, I hear something.
Just for you.
So,
It's not like something from from
works.
Panda Bear. He's like trying to learn the flute thing while the master is plugging his ears.
so if you did not hear that, it is definitely worth checking out the replay. Go to 40 minutes, the timestamp of 39 minutes actually, and
Yeah,
it's
listen,
definitely worth hearing.
On the using the tubes.
Awesome. All right, so the skeleton falls. Whoosh. You guys had seen some interesting things within the sarcophagi. Some crypts. So here's the note.
3 large stones of
The two
Africa.
double doors that
standing
you
within
came in
the
were very
distance.
fancy and engraved with copper.
Was it green or was it freshly
No,
polished?
it's the color of the Statue of Liberty. It is green and oxidized. And so you had looked in, you hadn't actually looked in. You sort of peered in a little bit, poked some of the remains, but you hadn't really searched it, haven't even really opened up one of the caverns. I mean, one of the sarcophagi. So, what would you guys like to do? You have a door, and Scrambles, don't forget, you had seen the northeastern door
Open.
was
Yeah.
cracked a little bit with a little eyeball looking, watching you guys.
Yeah, somebody was lurking on us. Okay. I'm gonna gather everybody around for secret time. I'm gonna tell everybody, hey, there's somebody lurking through the door, so we need to be careful. But I also want to check out the sarcophagus lids. There was nothing in the sarcophagus when we checked them, correct?
You have not checked them. Like I said, you looked. There is stuff in them. There's moldering bones and clothes, but all you did was look to see that there's stuff in it. You hadn't you
actually
poked
given
the actual skeletons, but
Yeah.
you haven't actually opened them up and looked through them or done anything like that. You did notice, one of you, I forget who it was, noted that the skeletons are much more thinner and leaner and were probably elven, whereas the figures carved on the sarcophagi are human. Here, let me unlock the tokens. There we go.
Cool.
All right, and Jackson, I need a percentile.
Percentile. A moment.
Well, I don't know about you, Lowland, but I'm greedy, and I want to check the coffins to see if there's anything inside them. What do you think?
I'm not really that
Jackson's
great,
already stepped back
but
right
I will
there
stand
and
there
looking in.
and wait while you check the coffin.
All right, so Jackson, you
I've got some respect for Scrambles.
have a need
appreciate
to
that.
make sure that every bone on this skeleton has been broken. So you sit down cross-legged on the floor and start reaching forward. You'll grab a bone and do whatever you need to do. Make sure it breaks. Reach forward, grab another one. So you are busy doing that at this point.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm happy with
agree.
that, though. He's not attacking people. He's just doing like arts and craft, like weird bone macaroni.
Yeah,
hang it on our fridge.
He is very concentrating here. He's got a duty to do. I said duty. He has a thing to do.
Duty.
Is that break all the bones.
I'm gonna crack open this lid and actually thoroughly check that coffin, and then do the same to the other ones. Checking for valuables or loots or anything expansives.
He's going to step forward and kind of just keep an eye on Jackson. It's his best bud here.
All right, so I'm pushing you a roll.
Okay.
So don't forget, various people are bleeding to
we're all dying.
degrees of severity.
75% damage, man. So what can Creed do to help? He cannot heal himself, correct? He has to use a potion to do that?
That is not correct. He can heal himself if he wants to.
Oh. What can he do? So which of those is it?
Right, so you find a ring.
Bless?
This thing is wearing a ring.
Like an earring or like a hand ring?
Signet
Ooh,
ring.
purring.
Ooh, I put it on my finger. Does it fit?
No.
Okay, it's not magic. And what's the symbol?
Or maybe you just have big fingers, dude.
No, magic things just work.
Maybe you have big...
They just go on. That's how you know if it's magic or not, if it just fits you.
He's correct. Unless
Or I could
Dungeon
be, I could
Master,
be
he
wrong.
has declared it.
it could be
He has
cursed,
declared it.
in which case it won't come off. But yes, magic things do resize.
Yeah, typically they just work for you. I am going to then look at the actual symbol of the signet ring. Is it a symbol I'm familiar with?
It is the same symbol that is on the front door. I mean, the copper door, the big
Okay.
oak
So it's a symbol of the house.
oak trees. The image of
And I don't
spreading
remember the
oak
house we're
trees.
in, but whatever the manor is, that's the symbol of the manor.
Tressendor
Cool.
Manor. Yes.
Tresendor symbol. Okay.
So we
then I
are
will say
finding bones with.
To what?
Sorry,
their
go ahead.
carb. Oh, I was just saying I go on to the next sarcophagi. But go ahead.
Just Jackson just
Sarcophagus.
randomly spewing. We're finding bones, right? It's like, what? What the hell?
Go back.
Crack. Crack.
Yeah, we were fighting the deceased members of the people who lived here, I think. And that means they must have been elves,
Okay.
which is cool. Put two and two together.
They're fairly thin, yes. Okay, what do we got? Skills.
So, just to clarify, the people buried in the sarcophagus have carved sarcophagi. Two of them are male, one is female. Those are human.
Oh,
And if you study enough to look, you notice the skeletons look human. In the
However-
sarcophagus, the ones guarding them were
they're
elven,
elves.
appear to
Okay.
be elven.
That
Because of
makes
the
sense.
armor they had
Okay.
and the thinner, leaner skeletal structures and such.
Right.
And searching the other two sarcophagi, you also, now that you're looking for it, you do
Yeah.
see two other platinum signet rings, and I put them in the party sheet.
Perfect. Do they all have the same symbol?
Yes.
Ooh. Ah. I'm going to put one on. I'm going to hand one to Lolin.
So Lolin can put it on, because it does
Oh,
fit
I
her.
can't put it on. I forget. Do any of them fit my fingers?
What happens if I put all three of them on? I'm kind of curious. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Here, I'll do it. I'll test it. Let's try it.
I give
I'm
her
gonna
all
put all
three.
three of them on.
So they're like,
Pull up
they're
a
slightly
Voltron
bigger
snap.
than a class ring. Not quite Super Bowl ring, but
Okay, I'll
they're
go my two
big.
thumbs and my pointer ringer.
and they're the
The
female
pointer
one,
ringer?
The
Oh, come
pointer
on.
finger.
the female
Did I say
fit-
ringer? My bad.
the female fits you just fine. But they're, like I said, they're big, gaudy things, and they're used to impress into wax. So they're these signet rings with these big two oak trees. Whoosh.
Exactly.
Yep, just like Micah has. Yep. So
It's the
they're
beginning of the.
platinum, so they're nice and they're worth like 50 gold each. But they're also bigger and a little bit gaudier. The one fits just fine on your thumb. The other one's still a little bit big. This is a big boy. You
Okay.
could probably stick
Does
it on
anything
your
happen?
horn. You could put it on your horn.
She doesn't have a horn.
Scrambles does.
Oh, I'm not going to put it on my horn. I'll hold off on that for now.
So while Jack is rifling through the thing, Kreese glancing in, can he determine if there's any sort of metal or something that's floating around in here that might
Ooh, that was.
decay with the bones? Or he has
That is all you see.
intimidation.
That's all you guys see in the room are these things.
Okay.
And give me these. All right, so you have Kree selected right now, so let me do this. Boom. All right, we got all those. Boom. Select. Jackson. Boom. Select. Boom. All right, and thanks for the raid, guys. Appreciate it. Let's see, it was, when did you raid? 2 minutes ago. Good, I wasn't that slow. Appreciate you, Marbanya, for dropping by. Drake Takes is here
Heck
as
yeah.
well.
Drizzy
Hello, hello.
Drake.
Don't forget you guys can use your Sven points to make me do silly things. I have new things real quick. So I have rabbit ears, a Mandalorian mask. I have a ninja mask. And devil horns. So these things will soon be added to my list of silly things.
Devil
Right,
horns immediately.
right now I have 12. Well, there is a pick for Sven. So if you want to redeem that one, you can, and I will do the devil horns, absolutely. All day. Not all day, 15 minutes.
Horns are awesome.
That was like all day.
15 minutes. But that's
Wait a
in
minute.
addition to the 12 I already have. All right, so yeah, there's nothing else in this room, and here, what are the rolls? Boom, boom, boom. Oh wow, yeah, you guys are busy searching through the thing, checking out the rings. Look at my ring. Ooh, look at my ring. My ring's prettier. My ring's prettier. So you're not paying attention.
So Cree didn't find anything of use while Jackson was rifling through.
No, not on the skeletons. No.
Metals are
Sweet. Then I will, after we've looked through everything, I'm going to go up to that door that I saw the person in. I'm sorry, is that the door near Trix or the door?
No, the other one.
Okay. I'm going to go up to this door.
All right, let me add these to your. Let me throw you guys some experience. Award. Close. Go ahead. What are you doing to the door?
I'm going to look at the group. And I'm going to turn with my back towards the door. I'm going to put my leg up in the air like I'm going to frickin' just kick this thing backwards just as hard as I can. Just frickin' cow stomp the shit out of this door. But I'm going to look around the room first to see if anybody's going to jump up and be like, no, don't do that. It's a bad idea. Stop being awesome. And if you got a second and a half to react before I just donkey kick the door open.
right. Jackson can just pull out his radio stone.
Sure.
Number 47. Don't do this shit, man. Little recording I made for you.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't count because he's sitting there breaking skeletal bones. Crap.
So he doesn't give me the no, don't
He
do it?
has the bone. He's working on the hands, which is very time consuming to get these small finger bones as he's making sure everyone is cracked.
Cool. I'm kicking this door open as hard as I can. Bam! Donkey kick the door open.
All right, so you guys have had plenty of time to react. Lillian is still across the room. Cree is over there. Let's push this roll again.
I'm sorry. Can I get a
Sure.
recap of just what happened? Angel came in and I was distracted.
Sure.
Don't
So
laugh. I'll go around.
So I walked over to the door, and I turned my back to it like I'm going to donkey kick it in, which is like a backwards kick. It's a really hard kick. It's like one of the hardest kicks you can do. It engages the top of your thigh, which is epic. And I looked around the room to see if anybody was going to try to say anything before I did it. I waited about a second and a half. No one said anything, so I'm going to donkey kick this shit out of this door open.
Okay, what was the perception check score?
We don't know, because we
We
failed
don't
them.
know. Okay, got it. We were not very perceptive. I understand.
We didn't see shit.
But you have very sparkly rings on now.
Yeah, but we all have. Yeah, you have
Yeah.
cool rings.
I have
3
sparkly rings on. They don't do anything though. They're just signet
They're
rings for signing
just-
things.
Just aesthetically
Okay.
pleasing.
Well, I don't know if I really want to keep them on then. That's kind of clunky and overbearing. I'm going to take them off
Yeah.
real quick before rolling initiative. We're just going
Okay.
to stuff them in our bag.
Okay.
Not in
My
like a terrible way.
my
Obviously, they're heirloom
intention was I
books.
saw somebody behind that door earlier.
It's
If that
always a
person is
terrible way.
still behind that door, they are not a happy person. Just a full-grown minotaur just shit kicked that door open. If they are still behind that door, they are unlucky.
All right, so while you did not get surprised because they were watching you the whole time, I will say one of them is somewhat startled at the severity of what happened. So, and he's going to roll a dex save to see if he is able to scramble out of the way. See what I did there? Scramble out of the way.
I get it.
Scramble.
It was very
All
punny.
right, oops, that was a check. Wrong one. That's alright, I'm gonna leave it because he rolled a 1.
Strangely large.
Alright, and by the way, for those of you who care, and for those of you who don't care, we have now surpassed the 100 pun mark in my streams. We're at 102
Nice.
as of today. That I've counted. If you added all the ones I didn't count, it's probably at least double that. Maybe even triple.
That's awesome.
Alright, so this guy fails. Go ahead and give me... so you can see him on the map. Go ahead and put your unarmed attack damage. Go ahead and apply that to him.
Crossbow, horns, unarmed strike, or just the damage portion?
Just the damage, because you already hit him.
Cool.
Boom. He's 6 points of damage to him then. The door slams into him. He has a scimitar in his hand.
It's a nasty blade.
I'm going to say he is at disadvantage because of getting smacked in the face with the door.
Awesome.
Dropped a 19 and missed.
Ooh.
Attacks
Awesome.
you again with the scimitar. Dropped a 10 to use a 1. Alright, Kree, what would you like to do? You see this blade come flying out toward the back of Scrambles as Scrambles is trying to turn around. He uses axe to block it.
So he is engaged at the door itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he's going to maneuver himself around Jackson. I can. He cannot. Where you go? 1, 2, and 3. So he's going to kind of. He's keeping an eye on Jackson and going to be keeping an eye on Scrambles because we know which one's crazier.
Probably
Scrambles.
Jackson. I'm the crazy one.
You mentioned that.
I mentioned what?
Jackson's crazy. The cure wounds spell, is that the only thing that he has to help himself? Cree
Yes.
healing.
Besides whatever potions you guys have, he has.
Okay.
Whatever's in his inventory.
Right. Potions. All right. Let me see. He's got one potion of greater heal. Oh my god. What time of the day is it right now?
It is pulling up the calendar, and it is boink. 8:50 on the 27th of Uktar. So now that you are armed with that information, what are you gonna do? Is he done?
Now you know what time it is.
I don't know. He's freaking 25% left, so I'm gonna say he has to heal himself.
Okay.
He would normally do that. So let's see.
So you have
So,
underneath your cure
If,
wounds,
if we're
there's a level
if we're
1 and a level
not
2.
in, yes, I'm gonna go with a level 1.
All right. So go ahead and drag that to
It's
yourself.
still bright and early in the morning, so okay. The dragon head, right?
I don't know what the symbol is. It should be a cross. Uh, uh, click the magnifying glass. That'll give you 2 choices.
Okay.
Drag that to
So I
him
want the
or
first.
target yourself first, and then
What
click
the
either one.
fuck was that sound? Nice.
All right, that worked. Boom, boom, boom. Heals for
Jesus.
6.
Yeah. Well,
Jackson is still busy with the skeleton. All right, so the door slams open. You see one of your captors get slammed in the face. Tries to attack this huge minotaur that's in the door. What would you like to do, Godin?
Who was gardening?
I'm going to immediately dig into my
Now, by the way, let me clarify. You are in a cage, and
Yes.
you do not have any of your gear, but you could still,
cast spells.
if it doesn't require
talk.
Oh, components.
components. Yes.
Like, let me see. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Verbal, semantic.
What's the component?
So the
Yes.
components I need are verbal and semantic, so I don't need a physical component, right?
Perfect.
That's okay.
Go.
Yep. It'll
So I'm going
tell
to
you
cast
what it is.
spiritual weapon.
Oh, yep, that works.
Let me zoom in a little bit.
All right, let me find. So
Where's
the
he? Oh, he's way over there.
default
5.
spiritual weapon is a hammer. Does that work?
That works for me.
Okay.
He's going to be. It's going to go right to his immediate east.
Who his?
The captain.
Okay. So
It effectively will flank
take that.
with whoever's in the doorway.
When you get a second, grab that token and drag it down to one of your hotkeys,
Oh crap!
and you can
There
then
it is. Okay.
you will then be able to, anytime you cast that spell, drag it out yourself.
It doesn't want to go to my. Hang on a second. Let me make sure I've
It
got
may take
everything
a
in the
moment or
foreground.
two to get it to behave, but it should eventually work. But regardless, I will have it ready as well.
I can't take it off the map.
Oops.
Not yet. Let's try again. Hang on a second. No, it's acting like I'm trying to move it.
All right.
Not
We'll
pick
worry
it up.
about it later then. Go ahead and do your attack.
And it's a spell attack.
Yep,
So,
so
do I just use the unarmed strike effectively,
No.
or
In the spell, there's a magnifying glass to the left of it.
hang on, spiritual weapon?
Click that magnifying glass, and then it'll have an attack
Oh, the cast. Okay, gotcha.
and damage.
Well, it doesn't have damage. It has an attack. Don't know why.
So
There's
scroll
no
down a
damage
little bit
to it.
more, and you'll see. So you'll see.
Never mind. Never mind. I don't have space.
Yep.
Sorry.
All right, so I'll drag it onto him.
Oh, I forgot to. Sorry, target.
That is a miss. All right, so what do we see?
The hammer seems to glide from where I stand, kind of spectrally goes through the door, cage, whatever, and then ends by him behind the cabinet and takes a swing at him, but it misses his head.
All right, so you see that. You don't see where it came from, but you see this hammer. Cree and Scrambles, you see a hammer come across your vision and then try to smack this guy. And it's
Awesome.
normal size hammer, but it's very clearly, you can see through it a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Lolin.
Okay. So I saw them kick it in that door. Can I kick in this door?
That's the guys came through.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep going up this way. It's the only
The
way
other
I
door
have.
would be the top door by Tricks. That's the other door we have to go through. That one.
Okay, well, I don't want to open a new door and encounter a new
I
room
agree.
full of enemies, so I'm gonna hold off on opening that door and just. Actually, I'm gonna move up. Can I move up one more? Yeah, I have the speed for that. I'll
Okay.
move up one more.
So
And
you see, let me expose him. Now you can see him. Boom. You should now be able to see. I'm gonna move you back for a second so you can. There you go. So you should now know there's two, correct?
Yes.
Well, or one. You can see the one to the north, right?
I can see Stranger Large and Rotten Arm.
I'm talking to Lolin.
Ah. There's totally nothing there. Don't worry about it.
Lolin, you can see the one to the north, right?
yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
Just the one.
Bandit Captain.
Well, no, you see him. Scrambles is fighting. You see this scimitar coming out from the south as well, so you know there's at least one more.
Oh, holy crap. Okay.
Oh, crap.
I'm gonna shove. I'm gonna use my action to shove a potion of healing into Kree's mouth.
Yeah, shove it in there.
Okay.
You could probably just let you do
You're
it.
shoving it in.
You could force feed someone.
Shoving it in where?
If you think about it, it's my turn, and each turn only lasts how many seconds?
6.
6 seconds. So I
seconds
have
is a
6
while.
seconds to run up and shove this in his mouth. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, I believe in you.
In 6 seconds, I move like 25 feet, uncork this potion, and go. Woof. Here we go.
Look, I'm not saying you did it wrong. It's just different.
All right. And
And it will be under. Is it an item?
it should be. I believe I
Yeah.
gave it to you.
Item, potion of healing.
There you go. Cool. I wasn't sure I did, so I just want to make sure. All right, give me a 4-sider.
Ooh,
4-sider.
nice.
Okay. Nice.
All right, so he gets 2 more because I do not allow 1s on my healing potions or healing spells. So he's down to 15 wounds. So he's feeling much better. As you go to throw this, half goes on his face and his cheeks. But my healing potions do not have to be ingested, so it still absorbs, and because it's magic, and it's he gets healed. And Tricks.
Okay. Tricks. Not really knowing what's going on. He's okay with that though. He is gonna. I don't know. He's just gonna kind of stand there, and then he's gonna help out Scrambles because he's not sure exactly what's happening. So
Okay.
he's gonna give the help action to Scrambles because Scrambles is in the middle of fighting stuff, or at least kicking stuff open. There's axes flying all over the place, so we will give that to him. And he's gonna run and jump on top of this sarcophagi or climb on top of it because he doesn't run and jump. He's very short, but he can climb up it.
All right, so
He's
give
gonna
me
stand up there.
this roll. Unselect Tricks. Basically, just looking for a don't fumble. He did not. All right, so you scramble and it's
Yay.
scratching and scrabbling and fall and then jump up and climb up. It's not the most graceful looking thing, but he's able to get up there.
Yeah.
And Lolin, as you go, you sort of lean you're walking up, grabbing with one hand, trying to get into your pouch for this potion. Pull out the right one. As you go to uncork it, your hand disappears. You see this floating potion.
What?
This floating potion, and you don't really know what's happening. You're just instinctively, you grab the cork and pull it, and then as your hands are separated again, now your hands come back. You see your hands again. You throw it in his face, and because you're not really, it doesn't really register. Your mind is still trying to figure out what it just saw. And as you go to put the stopper back on the empty vial, your hands disappear again. And your hands are, you can see through them as you're holding this empty vial floating in space with your staff sort of in the crook of your hand.
That's cool, I guess. But what? So is it the holding the vial is what triggered it, or it's my staff too? Anything I hold?
You don't know yet.
Okay, thank you. Also, where is Felina at?
She's with you on your shoulder, or interweaving between your feet like a cat does.
Okay, is she not going to be in initiative?
Well, last fight you said you didn't want her. Do you want her in this fight now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Trix is going to move into the doorway and then one step in.
Okie doke. I'm going to move. All right. You moved in.
And he is going to attack Bandit Captain Strange Large. Gonna hit him with his axe because he's the one who's behind the door. Nice. And do some damage to him. Let's find that damage. And then I'm going to spawn my Echo Knight in front of this chick in the bottom corner on the other side of that wall.
Bottom corner.
In between Captain Strange Large and this chick in the yellow.
Okay.
Or the red. Yeah. And then I'm going to switch places with it.
Okay, now those dots are
big pillars, I assume.
Cage. Yes. It's like a jail cell.
Sure.
Okay, so you're aware.
Yes. Yeah, I don't care that I'm inside that jail cell. I can spawn my magical thing and just pop in and out.
All right, and as you pull up, your Echo appears. Whoosh, all of a sudden, water spews from your ears.
What?
Blasts into the jail cells. Whoosh,
it's ridiculous.
And all of a sudden, it fades, and now you're spewing everywhere over these two women who are down below you.
Those are women?
Yes, in the two and down in the cell with you. Yes.
Ooh, one of them is a tough-looking chick.
Yes, you can zoom in.
Real hard-looking. She's seen some stuff. Okay.
And there's water
everywhere,
all over the room now.
But more importantly, I'm behind the fence.
So now that most of you can at least see into the room a little bit, so you see there's the 3 areas. This room is divided into 3 different areas, and there's iron bars to the north and south, as we mentioned. There's a big door in the center of each part to the north and south. You see a couple human women down to the below you, and then there's a small boy up to the north. And then, in addition to the boy, what else do they see in the northern cage there, Godin? What do they see?
What do they see when they look at me?
Yes.
Fairly large bugbear. I'm 6.5 feet, about 250, and fairly lean for a bugbear, but big, tall. But I am wearing a holy symbol of. Did I get that far? Hang on.
Well, unless it's tattooed on you, you would not have that on you.
No, okay. So if I don't have my gear, then it's been taken off me. Yeah. So
Yes. You do
the
have
moment
an
I don't
iron
have a holy
collar.
symbol on me.
Are you sitting, standing?
I'm sitting, kind of in a cross-legged, almost meditative type position.
Okay. All right. So you are protected mostly from the water. I might get a couple splashes on you, but for the most part, you're not splashed. So that's what you see as you come into the room. There's a pile of clothes behind you, up against the wall. That is now wet as well. All right. So this guy is like
Wonder how long
sputtering
I'm gonna be a sprinkler.
from this water, breaking out in clean spots now.
That's
And
awesome.
he's slashing at you with a scimitar as well. And by you, I mean your echo.
Good. I'm happy about that.
Miss. Hits. Alright, so with that, your echo fades. So for those of you at home and for Godin, forgot to mention. So Scramble sort of focuses and you see this second Scrambles show up in the southern room just before water starts spewing from his ears. And then all of a sudden the water stops and the water starts as a in the other thing, and then as the bandit captain slashes into this creature, this second minotaur, it sort of fades and is gone, and the minotaur is in the room with the two women, and they are not happy with life. They are freaking out. Besides being wet, they're not used to having a minotaur in a room with them. And the bandit captain is really confused. He doesn't know what's going on, as his friend told him there was somebody there, but now the door slams open. This minotaur comes running through. Now then there were two minotaurs. Then water spewed everywhere. This hammer appeared out of nowhere and coming out of the jail cell, starts hitting his friend. Then with one hit, this minotaur just disappears. So he is very confused and not sure what's going on. Trix, top of round 3, it is your turn. It has been a very confusing 18 seconds for the bandit.
Trix is going to stay where he's at, and he's going to give the help action to Kree.
Okay.
Where is I can't see from there he is. Okay, so I'm going to give the help action to Kree. Actually, yeah, I'll give it to Kree because I can see one of the two bad guys. Oh, I can see one of the two bad guys, so I'm going to cast a spell on him. Boom.
So that's what's going on over here, guys.
He failed. Awesome. So he's going to take some damage. He starts seeing little bugs and stuff crawling all over him. Scratching his eyes and whatnot. And he's going to get pushed with that spell, or he's going to fall or move. And he gets moved wherever that would be. Three. And then he's going to jump down and hide.
All right, so you rolled a 3. This guy is, so he moves down here. Come on. Doink, doink, doink. All right, so his friend is going to close the door. So the door is closed as he moves over to here. Bleeding, sweating. What the hell's happening, man? Oh, what's going on? He's very confused. All right, Jackson, you are. It's been 2 turns. I'm going to give you one more round, and then you'll have to roll again. Because right now, you are still making sure this skeleton does not come back to life. All right, Godin, what would you like to do? Now, you have... all right, so his phone going off, so we'll come back to him. Scrambles, you're up.
All right, so Scrambles is going to cast his Echo, and I'm going to cast it behind Rotten Arm.
So you mean where it was before?
Yes, directly behind Rotten Arm.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to teleport and switch spots with my Echo.
All right, so summoning your Echo is what kind of action? And switching
It is a
spots
bonus action. It is a movement action.
Move, okay.
Yep, and it has to stay within 15 feet of me. Or I think it's
Gotcha.
30, but I can double check.
Right.
It's either 30 or 15.
I was just checking
Either
on
way.
the movement economy, action economy.
Yep, you are correct. So yeah, and then I will attack. And attack with Scrambles. And try to hit him. Great axe. Awesome. I hit him. I do some damage. Smash. 17 damage.
There you go.
And then I will hang out. Looks super cool.
All right, so
Does teleporting that time and summoning my Echo that time cause my ears to do that crazy water thing or no?
No.
Good. Hopefully that's all gone.
all right, it is Lolin. So he has closed the door.
Why did he close? Actually, here, instead of going that way, can I start back over here?
Okay.
I'm gonna go this way.
Why are you doing that?
Shit, Taki, man. Why is it doing this? So it's 5:10. Can I open this door?
We gotta figure out how to fill that hole.
There you go. So there's a small
This
hallway.
sick cat already had to move that.
Okay.
Okay, so not that way. We're gonna close the door immediately.
Okay.
We're gonna close it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll move this way. So that's 10,
Pisces.
20, 15, 20, 25. We're gonna go to this door and open it. Why did he close it?
Man, if only he was up running.
I assume he's panicking.
So we can already have-
Oh, I thought you said Micah closed or Scrambles closed it.
No, pirate guy closed it.
Okay, well then I'm opening it again.
I assume he's
He's
panicking. He
right
shut the door.
there. That's right. Okay, cool.
All right,
So,
so
open
go
door
ahead.
again.
Here is this.
Oof.
I'm pushing you up. Roll.
Thank you. Heck yes.
All right, so
Nice.
you're able to push. So as you go to push the door, you feel it resist, but so you push it hard, and it pushes open. And you see the bandit there stumble back a little bit. The door is now open. There we go.
See, since he is right
And he's right there in your face.
I'm gonna reach forward with my right hand and just touch him in the palm of the chest and cast Shocking Grasp.
Oh heck
Alright.
yeah!
Say shopping grab.
Yes, it's a hit. He's already damaged.
Shopping grab.
Okay.
It's a shopping grab.
Yeah, hit him
Shocking grasp.
Fistful of coupons.
Oh,
That's right. And an
I
armful
did it.
die
of,
from how amazed you are at these saving.
You hit. Go ahead and roll again.
I know, right?
50%
He's already
discount.
taken damage, right?
Yes.
Get him with the Black Friday trample.
Oh, that was shocking.
Use
grasp.
the ramen noodles as a frisbee.
All right, so he gets. You can see he's this lightning scrambles up over him. He's wet, so he does not catch fire or anything, or smoke or anything. But all right, so get on. Got in.
But the water definitely helps the currents to travel.
Exactly. Got in. What would you like to do? As you see this Minotaur come in, disappears as the bandit killed it. Now it showed back up, and it went and slashed, hit the guy again.
Right. Hang on a second. I need to mark my.
It is a small boy. Well, it's redundant. It is in a cell with you. He just sort of he's a little scared, but he's more excited than scared because there's some really cool stuff that he's seeing. The women are freaking out down below, but the boy is liking this stuff.
Just hobo.
All right, so I am going to. Where is it? Bonus action. It's still going to be attack. All right, so I have one more, two level ones. Okay, so I'm going to do. Sorry, it keeps closing on the screen on mix 1, 2. Purpose magic. Okay, so you see me shift a little bit. I will mumble some words, roll my fingers around in an intricate pattern, and I will extend it toward.
Free.
Which one was the one that was standing next to the where who was in the square that I attacked before? Was next to my spiritual weapon.
The one that's closest
Was the
to
rotten
you.
arm?
Rotten
Yeah,
arm.
he moved around. No,
Strangely large.
Strangely large is the one that you hit before.
Okay, so I went after. So I'm going to go after him again with this one with a spell.
Okay.
Oh, I needed to frick. Never mind. I was going to say I need to target him, but I'm having some difficulty. So I briefly get up, and as a bonus action, I'm going to move my spiritual hammer around
Okay.
Dingbat here. Put it here.
Okay.
And then he's going to attack Strangely Large. Do I? No, it's really. Where am I? No, it's not working. Control.
Control left click. Yep.
Did it work? Doesn't look like it.
Let's see. Click.
You have to touch yourself first.
There you go. That
Now
works.
it's got it. Yeah, thank you. It's not showing it on my thing though, but it's okay.
So you should also see the big yellow arrows around it. That means that's your target.
Yeah, no, I see that. It just doesn't say it on my screen. Good grief.
It's weird because I see it. You're right. I don't see it on the player version in the combat tracker, but I see it on the
Yeah.
game version.
All right. Well,
That's
so
weird.
I
Maybe-
just roll my eyes, sit my butt back down, and cross my arms.
Two
Double ones on black dice. I'm about ready to change the color of my freaking Black Lives Matter.
That's right.
That's right.
Mick is gone, but the cat is there.
That's right.
And
Are you all right?
I really would like to finish this out, but I got to go. I've got another game that my brother scheduled at the wrong time, so
Okay.
I got to wander.
All right. So that is low.
Thank you.
This guy now. So the captain, as Lolin shocked the crap out of him, he's gonna attack her with his scimitar. As a miss. As he's still twitching a little bit. And then he and slams right into her neck.
Did you skip me intentionally?
You just went.
Oh, that's right, because I went before him.
I just went back to Godin and then back to you.
No, you're right. I was just
So,
making sure I was going crazy.
A little confusing. All right, Kree. Here you go. You see
He
the
is going
scimitar
to-
come down on Lolin right in front of you. A little bit of blood splatters on you.
He is casting his sacred flame upon the captain.
Okay.
So he needs to roll a saving throw. 1d8. Or do I do that?
Now you roll the saving throw. Save first. Sadly, he succeeded, so he jumps out of the way as this beam of light comes down. So it does not do damage to him. Alright, top of the next round. Alright, so he goes again. Alright, so as this light comes down, he's going to attack this Lolin. Slams into her again as she stumbles back in pain. Follows up, and a big miss. Alright, it is now your turn. So this guy has hit you twice now. You are now down 17.
Tell her if she can see her cat. Ask her if she can see her cat. Just hanging
Yeah,
out
she
in front of
can
her camera.
He wants to know if you can see your cat.
Just hanging out, doing cat stuff. Also, she's flanking. She gets a bonus for flanking.
No, that's good. You want him to fail.
Oh, that's right.
And he's taking damage, so he does. You've got him targeted. Alright, so you hear this bell ring out, and it sounds really nice to you guys, but these guys are terrified and shrink back from the sound as this thing, and you hear him, you see him grab his head, and blood starts coming down from the corner of his eye. No. He's that's the X because he failed to save.
Gotcha. Okay, can I move here? Still.
Alright, so it's gonna take another roll. So let's to move through his square. Skills, click. Alright, so she's trying to push past him. Where to go? Here it is. Nice. So you were able to push past him.
Yeah,
And so you see a little boy, two women. The women are freaking out because there's big minotaurs in the thing with them. And why is that bad?
Oh, I thought they were bad women.
No, they're captives. These are jail cells.
Oh, okay.
And you see a little boy up here and his bugbear, who's
The little boy looks evil AF. What the heck?
he's smiling. He's an anime kid.
That looks like an evil anime kid.
And when you zoom in, they and where's Mina? Mina. Alright, so this is what they look like. Okay. Alright, so she moves in, tolls the dead, makes this big bell sound, and slides into the room. Is now Cree. Can I hear you?
Cree stepping forward, and he's going to strike at the bandit one more time with his sword and his claws. I mean, his battle axe. I'm sorry, battle axe. Claws.
He has flanking and help, so he should hit him unless he rolls a 1.
How many does he have here? Modifier is how much?
Plus
3.
Plus 1.
Just +1, but his help will give him advantage automatically, which is awesome.
Oh my god! All right. Oh my god! Hold on a second. There we go, fucker. All right, here we go. Battle axe. Does he get the advantage on both of his weapons?
No, just on one. Mike could go ahead and apply to him again because it didn't do the first one. Max damage. So go ahead and do damage on the second
Okay,
one.
1 second.
Are you going to
Fact.
eat the rest of your potato salad, or can I?
There it goes.
Miss. Man, I tell you.
Is that with his advantage?
Yeah, he dropped a 6 and rolled a 7.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. I tried.
So
Yes, not been doing well with his claws.
But is that +1? Would 8 have hit?
You can have it if you want.
I don't think
You're
8 would
welcome.
have hit. It's pretty bad.
No, wait, that's a 14. So would a 14 have made it there, DM?
Let's see.
Plus, you have an inspiration point you can use if you want. But you don't have to. Not pushing it on you.
14 is a miss.
All right.
All right, so Godin, give me just a moment here. Let me switch this.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Get down, stupid cat. All right. Clear it and open it. All right, so he's going to take a look at his actions. First of all, start with his spiritual weapon. Spiritual weapon is going to come down and slam on this guy. Boink. $15 was a hit, by the way, so that answers your question.
Okay.
14 was a miss, 15 was a hit. And now he's going to do... Alright, so he still has a bunch of spells left. He's actually going to come forward. He's standing. So you see him reach out from where he is through the bar and try to grab this guy. He's going to try to slam him up against the thing. He has these large, almost gorilla-like arms that just reach and reach. He does hit and he just pulls him back against the bar, slamming him there. Does some 4 points of damage to him.
That's awesome.
All right.
We like that.
Jackson.
By we, I mean I like that.
Okay,
So
so
go ahead and
Jackson.
give me percentile.
Okay.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
39.
39. All right, so that's right on the cusp. So that I'll leave it up to you. Both these guys are hurt. Do you want to go in there and attack, or do you want to continue making sure the skeleton never comes back to life again?
I think he's gonna go after the skeleton.
Okay. So he's like getting angry. Keep it down. Gotta focus. Make sure I don't miss any of these. And
How is it 5 feet away?
all right, so this guy is. I was what, 5 feet away?
Jackson. It says he's 5 feet away from the dude, but he's not.
Yeah, he's very far.
All right, so this guy is.
There we go. 10 feet.
He sort of gets slammed again back against the wall. And he goes to spin around, and Godin has his hands back by his side, defiantly standing there. So he's going to attack Scrambles. Big ol' miss. He slashes out with a scimitar, but then he's able to swing back around and slam into him. A little bit of damage. Tricks.
7's good.
All right. I threw some crud in the chat. And then I'm going to try to kill this guy.
All right, awesome. So Cree, so Reno, give me a 1d8 plus 5.
For Cree?
I'm going to roll my attack while you're doing that just to save time.
Yep. Please, it doesn't have anybody targeted if you care. So drag it if you're going to do it that way.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, 20.
Oh. Get out of here.
There it is. 9. Very nice. So Cree, the chat DDs are smiling upon you.
Ooh.
Yeah, I play in games where they have chat rewards too, and I've said before, I want to make a cleric that worships the deity of chat. Pray to chat, please heal us.
That's pretty funny.
All right, nice. So,
Wow.
all right. Oh, that was so. Scrambles, you're actually next, so that will happen on your turn, but it's Tricks right now.
Oh, my bad.
Right, because I keep forgetting you don't have the combat tracker on.
Nah, I don't need a combat tracker.
He doesn't have the
But you
combat
can see-
tracker open?
You can see the big blue dots around Tricks.
Okay. I'm going to move Tricks up to there.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't keep the combat tracker open.
He's
And
weird,
then
man.
I'm going to give
Tree.
an attack. Why do I care? I don't know. Anyway.
Because you get to see information that you wouldn't otherwise know about.
But I don't know, sort of. I'm going to give
Really?
help. I'm going to give help to Cree.
But
That's help
he-
action again.
He also has the. Do you have Twitch on your phone or on your computer?
Me? It's on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see crap on Twitch. I can, however, see it in whatever this big giant thing is at the top that tells. I don't know, like where it shows you whether you hit or not. I can see it in there, and then the chat log
chat.
and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, so I give Kree the help action, and then I will end my turn.
Okay. You actually gave it to. Where'd it
So I
go?
give it to Kree.
You gave it to the bandit captain, so I'll go ahead and switch.
Oh, yeah,
over
no,
to
I don't
him.
want that.
There we go. All right. Tricks goes and
Scribbles.
Scrambles went and slammed the crap out of this guy.
Did it kill him?
It did not kill him yet. No.
Dear goodness.
These are big boys. Echoes it went. I presume you were done with Scrambles?
No, I'm gonna do the echo thing again. Put the echo down in the corner and switch spots with it.
Okay, well it's already there, so you're just switching spots with it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch spots with it. Phew.
Alright. So top of the next round, it is Lo Lin. I saw a hand there. Lo Lin, are you back? Alright, so your turn. So there's a different hand there too. There's a green hand.
Ooh. It's
Great
the pimp hand.
Necrotic pimp hand.
Yes, exactly.
What?
What?
What did you say?
I said there was a
Sorry,
green
dog went at you.
green hand as well in your room. A hand with green sleeve.
Okay.
Anyway,
Um.
so you are now in the room. She is bugbear. You also see a spiritual weapon. The girls are freaking out. The boys like cheering on the guys who are killing their
Captors.
captors. Yep, jailers. The floor is covered in water.
There we go.
It is how many? How many magic missile things do I have? How many darts?
3.
Okay.
And if you cast it at level 2, you get 4.
Right.
So I don't think it's worth it usually. I'd just rather cast it at level 2 twice.
Well, that would take up the rest of my level 1 spots, and I haven't used any second level ones, so
Okay. Go for it.
And I'll do.
Whose
4
face was
darts.
that just a second ago? Someone's face came into the side of your view.
Oh, it's Angel.
That way. Oh, okay.
Alright.
What's that? I just
It's-
saw a whole face, like a half
It's-
face.
Look, I
it's-
saw a face.
It's hovering in the blackness. That's why it looks like
Whose
it's
face?
completely fake.
I thought it was a cat. I was like, I heard a cat. I saw a cat.
I have 2 cats and a person in here.
If it becomes a person, let me know.
This one. Gotcha.
Okay. It's a chimera from
Okay,
Love, Death, and Robots.
Okay,
No.
so 4 of them.
there's a anime about this 2 boys, 2 brothers. And this doctor is experimenting on
I will
turning animals and giving them more human-like features.
Isn't that Tom Sawyer?
Is
Huckleberry
that
Finn?
Tom Sawyer? What? Tom Sawyer do you watch? Is that
I
Full
think
Metal
you're talking
Alchemist?
Are you talking about
Yes.
Brotherhood?
Full Metal
Alchemist?
Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Exactly. Yeah.
The only reason I know that reference is because I know the super dark, scary part of that TV show.
Yeah, the chimera. He turned his daughter into this beast
And it's
It's
like
really-
constantly
And
in pain.
and is
It's
crying
like,
all the time. Yes.
help me, because it's like constantly in pain and sad. It's terrible.
Yes.
Kind of crap you watch, man.
It's not my
Anyway.
fault.
The same shit I watch, man.
It's a really
So
good
lo-
anime in case I will watch it.
So Lynn blasts the crap out of Rotten Arm. These 4 bolts go hit him. Keep in mind, magic missile doesn't matter, but for like your chromatic orb, if you cast that chromatic orb adjacent to somebody within 5 feet, you will have disadvantage to attack. Magic missile doesn't miss, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's why I
Okay,
did that one.
Jackson.
I have to go, guys, because I have to go to work. So.
All right,
Yep,
fine.
we are
Later.
finishing up this round, and we will be done for the night.
Yep. He is casting his ray of frost.
Okay. Have a good night.
So
Take
I
it
press the
easy.
save button first.
Actually, you were still destroying the skeletons.
Oh, okay. Then
Right.
he's not doing that.
All right, so Godin will do the same thing. He's going to reach forward with his freakishly long arms,
Hulk smash.
try to reach to the bar. So you see this. So he has reach. The cool thing about having reach is if he gets a weapon like a glaive or a pike,
Yes.
he will have 15 feet of reach. He could hit Scramble's Echo from here if he has a pike.
Yes. It's insane.
It's crazy.
Whole arm owlbear is an insane build.
Yep. All right. So, but he's gonna try to attack him. Let me pull. Oh, here he's over here. Boink. Come on. There we go. Unarmed strike. Boom. That is a miss. So he tries to reach through. He just can't quite get through the bars this time. But he is gonna smack him with his spiritual weapon, one of Mantha's favorite spells.
Ooh.
Her cleric may not heal, but she does spiritual weapon. Bonk people on the head all the time. All right, and next is Cree.
Great. Okay. He is striking out with his battle axe first. There you go. Big eye. Yeah. And oh, yeah. And nice.
All right, so he finally takes somebody out with his battle axe. It drops him.
Rakdos curse you.
Death of 1,000 strikes as magic missiles and shocking grasps. Battle axes.
20 to 2. This guy's insane.
Battle axes and
I hope the other guy dies of fear or something like
great
that.
axes. All these things finally take him out. Come on. There we go. So I'm actually going to leave that there for the moment because it's difficult terrain.
Okay.
Tricks.
All right. Trick seeing this guy being dead is going to move into the room. Mirror 5. Mirror 10. 15. 20.
All right, so give me a stealth check because he has been stealthing.
Cool. Where are my main skills? Stealth.
He is somewhat distracted, so that's why I'm allowing her to
24.
stealth past
Yeah, I
him.
assumed he would take an opportunity attack, but I like stealth checks better.
Because
So 24.
he's a little rat. He's a
Well, cranium
very
rats.
big rat. So
Plus the guy grabbing him through the bars and stuff.
I got 24. Where that is wisdom. Check. Ooh, he does see him. So
Okay.
with a nat 20 in perception.
He sees into his soul.
That's right. So he is going to go ahead and give him a whacky whack with his scimitar.
Excuse me, scimitar.
Ooh, and it does hit. There we go. All right. So, but Trix is able to sort of roll, keep going through scrambles. He's now behind him. All right. What would you like to do?
He's going to do a mental attack on that guy. Katow. See if he hits or not. He failed, so he'll do some damage to him.
Nice. 9.
That's awesome. And then yeah, he is gonna give the help action to. Oh, he's got to do this too. I apologize.
He can't move. Well, he could go to his friend, I guess. Nope. So he just stumbles back into the wall there and is trying to scratch and claw.
It's cool with me. And then he's gonna give the help action to Scrambles,
Okay.
and that'll end his turn.
All right. So he is getting desperate. He's gonna slash out at the Echo. Misses both times as he's got these
Awesome.
bugs all over him, and he's got this hand reaching through the bars trying to grab him, and this hammer's trying to smack him in the face. All right, Scrambles.
Scrambles is gonna switch places with his Echo. Well, actually, I can just attack with the Echo.
Okay.
I apologize. I'm going to just attack with the Echo this time instead of switch places because I don't want to get hurt. So it's going to attack him. So this is the first time he's seen the Echo actually lash out at somebody. The Echo lashes out and he hits him.
Who he?
Nice.
The last guy in there. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll do some damage to him. Where'd he go? There he is. Smash. Decent damage.
Nice. All right. Anything else?
No. That is all I'm going to do there.
Awesome. Well, at the top of the next round, we will start next week with Lolin. Thank you guys for playing with me today. Thank you, everybody in stream. Honey Badger's still in the lead for the number of bits. So thank you so much for that. Watch, subscribe, do all that stuff. Whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you
Have
for
a good one.
joining us.
Thanks for coming in.